Let's be honest, mulching is a backbreaker. Hauling wood chips, straw or compost every season only to watch it break down or blow away feels like a never-ending cycle. Sure, mulch works, but there's a better, smarter and completely natural way to protect your soil: living mulch. Once I switched from traditional mulch to a system built around the right ground cover seeds, my garden stopped needing reapplication. The soil stayed cool, weed-free and biologically alive year-round, with zero hauling or re-spreading. This approach doesn't just save time, it transforms the soil into a self-sustaining ecosystem. The secret to permanent soil cover lies in living ground covers. Traditional mulch blocks sunlight and helps retain moisture, but it's passive. Living mulch does the same job, and much more, because it's alive. These plants form a dense, low-growing carpet that shields the soil surface, preventing weeds, conserving water and feeding the microbial community through constant root exudates. Every root sends sugars and amino acids into the soil, feeding the bacteria and fungi that build real fertility. The Amish and regenerative farmers have long relied on this principle: never leave soil bare. When you scatter the right mix of ground cover seeds instead of laying mulch, you create a dynamic cover that renews itself continuously. The soil stays shaded, aerated, and protected from erosion, all while the plants contribute organic matter every day. You don't need a complicated seed mix to start. Honestly, the most effective living mulches come from simple, fast-establishing plants that spread, fix nitrogen, and tolerate foot traffic. The base of your mix should include clover. White or crimson works best. White clover spreads horizontally, forming a tight mat, while crimson clover adds a pop of seasonal color and fixes nitrogen aggressively. To that, add small-seeded grasses like creeping fescue or ryegrass. They hold soil together and stabilize moisture levels. If you're growing in vegetable beds, interplant these with alyssum or phacelia. Both attract beneficial insects and shade the soil while staying low enough not to compete for sunlight. The ratio I've found effective for 1 square meter of ground is 10 grams of white clover, 5 grams of creeping fescue, and 2 grams of alyssum or phacelia. Mix the seeds with fine sand or compost dust to help distribute them evenly. Scatter by hand after light watering, then tamp gently with your foot or the back of a rake to ensure good seed-to-soil contact. Within a week, you'll start seeing the first shoots emerge, and in 3 to 4 weeks, you'll have a soft, living carpet. What makes living mulch superior isn't just the weed control, it's what's happening underground. Traditional mulch breaks down from the top down, but living mulch works from the roots up. The constant root turnover releases carbon compounds that feed soil organisms and build stable organic matter. In one of my raised beds, where I switched from using straw mulch to a clover phacelia mix, soil tests showed a 40% increase in microbial biomass and a 25% boost in available nitrogen after just 1 season. The difference in texture was immediate. The soil held moisture twice as long, stayed crumbly after rain, and, worms were visibly more active. The microbial life from living roots just can't be replicated by even the best compost. That's because living plants regulate the soil's oxygen, moisture, and temperature naturally. The result is a balanced, self-healing environment where, honestly, nutrients remain bioavailable for longer. Many gardeners worry that ground covers will compete with their vegetables for nutrients, but when managed properly, they actually support them. The trick is choosing species that grow low and spread horizontally rather than vertically. Clover, for example, stays under 6 inches and sends roots down instead of sideways, leaving your crop roots untouched. If you're working with wider spacing, say tomatoes or peppers, sow the ground cover right after transplanting. It will fill in the gaps between plants while allowing air circulation around the stems. For tighter crops like lettuce or carrots, establish the living mulch first, then transplant directly into it by clearing small holes in the cover. By mid-season, you'll have a green carpet that blocks weeds so effectively you'll barely need to hand pull. I've tested this side by side with wood chips, and after 2 months, the living mulch plots had 80% fewer weeds and retained moisture 30% longer. Once a living mulch is established, your workload drops dramatically. You won't be topping off mulch every season, you won't be fighting compaction, and you'll spend less time watering. The plants take care of it all. At the end of each growing season, you can let the ground cover die back naturally, or mow it low to create a fresh flush of regrowth. If you're rotating crops, it's best to leave the living mulch in place. Most mixes will overwinter easily. For areas with frost, overseed in late winter to re-establish coverage by spring. One of my favorite uses for this system is around fruit trees. Instead of piling mulch at the base, which can harbor pests or mold, I broadcast a mix of clover, chicory, and self-heal herb in a 2-meter radius. This combination keeps weeds out, fixes nitrogen for the tree, and invites pollinators during bloom. After a few seasons, the soil under those trees turned dark and rich, almost sponge-like from constant biological activity. When you replace mulch with a living cover, you're moving from static soil protection to dynamic regeneration. Instead of simply suppressing weeds and evaporation, you're actively feeding and balancing the soil every single day. The plants act as the skin of the garden, shielding, breathing, and nurturing the life beneath. There's really no need to keep hauling truckloads of wood chips or straw. Just scatter the right seeds once, manage lightly, and let nature handle the maintenance. Over time, this approach creates healthier plants, deeper roots, and soils that stay productive season after season without exhaustion. The truth is, the most fertile gardens aren't the ones that rely on constant input. They're the ones that master natural balance. Living mulch brings that balance home. It's simple, scalable, and honestly, it's proven to outperform traditional mulch on every level. Whether you're running raised beds, a food forest, or just a backyard garden, this system gives you permanent soil cover, moisture retention, and fertility, all through living roots. So, if you're still spending your weekends hauling mulch, it's probably time to rethink the process. Scatter seeds once, build living soil for life, and just watch your garden start maintaining itself. If this guide helped you rethink how to manage your soil, subscribe to Hydro Haven, leave a comment about what ground cover mix you're trying this season, and share this with another grower. Let's make regenerative gardening the standard, not the exception.